Hey, what is up YouTube? It is Doran here and we are back with another story. So guys, it's been quite a while since the last story, so I apologize for that. We are back with the series again because I just got a new story which literally happened just over a day ago. It was probably one of the funniest nights of my life. It was just, everything was just so funny and just so much weird shit happened. I literally felt like I was in a movie. My friend Amanda was holding a party and it was pretty chill. I mean, there's like, I think just over 40 people there. I don't know. It seemed like a lot of people, I'm just saying that. So I walk in, right when I walk in, I was the last one there because I had work right before. So I came straight from work, I had to change of clothes. And everybody at the door, right when I opened the door, everybody's screaming. They're like, oh my God, he's here, he's here. Everybody's screaming and stuff. Some of my friends and me, we go into the garage of the house and we start, just like getting a little high, all right? Getting a little high, just getting pretty happy. And so after that, I go out and basically, right when I step out, I go into the living room. There's people hooking up on the couch and stuff, and I'm like, holy shit, what did I just walk into? I'm just sitting in the kitchen for a bit with my friends, and we're having a good time. We're all laughing because everything's funny when you're high. Just saying that right now, those of you who haven't done it, like, you're literally gonna realize it right when you do it. But anyways, so all I hear is people start screaming and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is happening? So I look to my left. One of my other friends just threw up. Yeah, I felt really bad for him, and everybody was feeling bad for him. Everybody was bringing water and stuff, but yeah, it was crazy, man. Everybody was screaming too because it got on a couple of my friends, but that's not the moral of the story. A really funny thing happened at this party. After that, I'd say about half an hour after my friend threw up, God bless his soul, I went upstairs and I saw my friend Allie, and she was knocking on this door because she left her wallet in this room and there's somebody in the room. So she was like, can somebody open the door? And she was just knocking on the door, and as she was knocking, I was like, oh, what's going on? She's like, oh, I left my wallet in there, but somebody's in there. So we started knocking on the door, and she's like, we're gonna come in there, and if you guys are naked, you guys are gonna be really embarrassed. So then we see the light turn on inside the room, and 5 seconds later, my friend opens the door, and we're gonna call him Jerry for this video. So Jerry he's like, oh hey guys, sorry, I was napping, but I was like, nah, who's in here? And he's like, no one. So I start looking under the bed. I'm being all nosy and shit. I'm being one of those kids that are just nosy as hell. And I'm like, are you sure there's no one in here? He's like, oh no. And he's like laughing with other people and stuff, talking to them. But I notice he's slowly backing up towards the closet. And this man, he has very high standards when it comes to girls. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind when we get to the most important part of this story. So I'm like, is anybody in the closet? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, so maybe like take a look real quick. He's like, no. I'm like, okay. So I push him out of the way. I have never seen a man run faster in my life. I'm telling you, in my life. He dipped out of there so fast. He shuts off the light. I take my hands. I'm blocking the closet door from anyone sneaking out in the darkness. So I'm like, Allie, turn on the light, turn on the light. And then there's somebody banging on the other side of the closet. I'm like, nah, you're not getting out until the light turns back on. And then the light turns back on. I open the door, and since he has such high standards, my jaw dropped. And all I could say was, no. I was so surprised, and I was so freaked out because this girl, I wouldn't say she's the most attractive girl at our school, considering his standards. Like, she just doesn't match his standards. Like, he is the type of guy who would go for like models and stuff. But anyways, so I was so surprised, and Jerry's nowhere to be seen. He's just nowhere to be seen. I mean, he was gone. And this guy is just, I don't even know where he was. So then we just started talking to the girl. We're gonna call her Lauren. So we just started talking to the girl, and we're like, why would you do that, man? Like, you know how high of standards he has? At first, I was just thinking, what's wrong with these two? Because first of all, Jerry isn't the best guy to be with anyway. And then same with Lauren. Lauren isn't the best girl to be with. So I was like, what the hell is going on here? You guys gotta level up your standards a little bit. But anyways, so that was probably the funniest part of the party, but there's more. There's more of this. So afterwards, shit was going down. People were crying. There was a fuck ton of people just crying. I don't know what was going on. One person was crying because this guy wanted to hook up with her, but she said no. And apparently, I don't know, he was scaring the shit out of her or something. And then the other guy was crying because, I don't know, something was going on. I don't even know what was going on to this day. But anyways, so that was basically the party. But then stuff happened afterwards. So I got an Uber home from the party. And basically we go to Tim's first. And the lady there just rolls her eyes right when we walk in. So I'm like, okay. So I go up and I'm like, oh, can I have some potato wedges and an iced cappuccino? And she's like, no, we're all out of potato wedges. I'm like, okay, so maybe can I just have a blueberry muffin? She's like, nope, no muffins. I'm like, okay, maybe a chocolate dipped donut. Do you guys have a chocolate dipped donut? Nope, no donuts. There's none on the shelf. I'm like, all right, so what do you have? And she's like, basically nothing. I'm like, okay, that's great. And then I go to the variety store, and at the variety store, the guy, I pick up a chocolate bar, and he scans it twice. He's like, oh, I'll set you up for a combo. I'm like, okay, what kind of combo is it? He's like, oh, you can pick any kind of chocolate bar. Same shit happened, just like at Tim's. So I pick up a chocolate bar, he's like, not that one. Pick up another one, not that one. Pick up another one, not that one. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go get the same one that I got before. He's like, all right, so then that worked. But anyways, that was basically the night. I just wanted to tell you the rest of what happened at the end of the night. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Baron, and I will see you guys all in the next video.